Welcome to the channel. My name is Richard. Your name is Johnny. Today we're going to listen to Forestella. Are you ready?
Not as ready as you are, apparently. You are just on
Urim,
11.
Urim is back. The four of them are together. We just checked
Yes.
out, what was the three-song? Apocalypse. And they sounded great. Obviously, we noticed someone was missing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's back from the military, and this is apparently their first performance together. Everybody's reacting to it except us because we're always late
We're,
to the
we're on it.
party.
We're on it.
But we're jumping in. So that's all I have to say about that. Johnny?
Well, that's all I have to say about that. Yes, if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell so you always know what's going on in our world, our
Yes.
struggle world.
Also, please be sure to click on the link below in the description where you can buy us a coffee, help wake Johnny up to match my level 11, and
I don't think I could wake up to that level no matter how many coffees I had.
well, you could try. And anyway, that'll help support the page and reactions just like this. You can even become a Throwing member. That'll also allow you to get access to our Sunday Shorts and other Throwing events. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to bring it down a level. This is on KBS. It needs to be on transparency. There's no way it's going to make it through copyright otherwise. And it's a Lady Gaga song. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with what's going on. Some controversy with the Universal Music Group. A lot of reactors are having some issues with artists' songs on their label. So please be patient with our transparency here. But it's a cover, and we should be good.
Maybe it's the Steve Miller song, Abracadabra.
Oh, actually, I don't
In
know.
which case we'll be safe.
Is that...
It's probably the Lady Gaga
I
one.
forgot that song existed, but I'm thinking it's the Gaga one. Anyway,
Wanna reach out and grab ya.
he's probably on Universal too. They own 45% of the world.
Probably.
So, it makes no difference.
Jeez.
All right, here we go.
Not Steve Miller. Oh, this is cool.
Huge dance crew.
Faithful to the angels, voice of calls in the clouds.
Nice.
Keep your mind under the stars when the devil turns
Love your
around.
Yeah.
Hold me in your heart tonight, in the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty fight in the game of life.
Like a forest
There he is.
by a
He's
lady
back.
rain, you hear the last few words of your life. With a happiness, now you're both in a dress. It's time to cast your spell of the night.
Abracadabra, awawunana. Abracadabra, wotawunaga. Abracadabra, awawunana. In a tongue she said, that the love tonight. Abracadabra, abracadabra. Abracadabra, abracadabra.
Great choreography.
Feet up under your feet and forwards on.
I feel like in Lady Gaga's version, there's layers in that part too. I mean, they're obviously they make every song their own. They're brilliant at this. But with Urim, the advantage is you don't have to use an octave layering tool. I'm sure you use them in the studio, right? Where like you might take it's basically a harmonizer, right? You take I don't know if you can probably explain it better than I do, but
Yeah, it's just you take a recorded vocal, then you can basically manipulate that vocal, and it creates an effect. And you can one of the effects you can do is create an octave lower or higher, or
Right.
or a harmonizer. Usually the harmonizer's not the greatest because there's a lot more intricacies in harmonizing, but yeah, that's what it does.
yeah, and it just fattens the spectrum of that section of the song. It kind of brings in just something, adds more weight to that part of the hook. You know, almost like a chant
Yeah.
kind of feeling.
Yeah, it's pretty common. We do that a lot, and sometimes we do that manually. We actually record an octave because it does create a cool effect.
Right. When you've
yeah.
got him, is my point, is that there's no special effects needed. Like, he is the special effect. That, bro, like, because there's like this rich body tone that you can't get with just a tool. A digital tool would not give you that weight to it. So it's.
And by the way, welcome back, Urim.
Yes.
Somebody's reading the chat from the last video that we saw. What it was just the other three guys, which obviously,
I panicked. I'm like, "There's people here." I didn't know we were live. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
No, the chat.
We're not supposed to be live streaming.
The comment section. Sorry, the comment section from the last video that we did, and obviously the three main, tenor, baritone, whatever, the other three guys, amazing together. But it doesn't become four Stella until it's the four guys together, because that combination is just magical.
And we would argue any one of them missing still wouldn't be for Stella in its truest sense.
Right.
But it's hard not to recognize the tone, the range of frequencies he brings to the table. It stands out.
Yeah. I mean, any of the guys on their own could be great and have amazing careers, but it's just, there's a magical synergy with the four of them. And
absolutely.
And this song obviously works so well for them, because Lady Gaga sort of has that theatrical approach in a pop setting.
She does, yeah.
And obviously these guys, that's what they excel at. Actually, they excel at all of it. And I still can't get over that one video where they did like a pure pop sound, and they changed.
Cool? Was that the name of it, I think?
Yeah, and they all changed their delivery to where you would have thought they never had a classical background, and they were just pure pop singers. And that's still... My mind is blown by that in the context of everything else they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they just thrive in this setting.
This
without a doubt.
All right, so backed up a few seconds. Let's continue here.
On fire. Watch your bell.
Rit.
Don't waste time on feeling. Use the passion, no return.
Oh,
that's like one of the pop things.
And it's so tight.
In the magic of the dark moonlight, save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like the poem say by a lady, when you hear the last few words of your life.
Choreography is wild. Sorry, I apologize for talking over this. Just some of the choreography choices. I know you can't see it, Johnny, great, but it's great.
I'll take your word for it. Yeah, no, I see enough, and it is awesome.
Yeah, I encourage you all, if you haven't, go use the link below in the description to go watch the original and support the original too. But you can really see the visual presentation here is just next level. It feels like, and just they're really using that huge stage in a really creative, efficient way. They're the centerpiece, but everything happening here is awesome.
They sure are.
Like the poem say by a lady, when you hear the last few words of your life. With a haunting dance, now you both need a dress. It's time to cast your spell in the night. Abracadabra, amarunana. Abracadabra, motahugaga. Abracadabra, amarunana. In a tongue she said, that go out tonight. Abracadabra, abracadabra. Abracadabra, abracadabra. Under your feet, the force on fire. Abracadabra, abracadabra. Then from all the lands, boy, come to me. Sing for me, I sing.
transcendent voice, man.
Really does.
Young Ho comes with that.
Modulation.
She said that no love tonight. Abracadabra, 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 abracadabra. The boards on fire.
Man, what a production. I just gotta point out real quick, Hyun Ho, his versatility. I feel like he can just do it all. You know, he's got obviously the high falsetto parts that utilize him there a lot. But I mean,
he can get so gritty.
Those rap parts, he can get gritty. He can be really kind of like a utility knife in that sense. You could just plug him in anywhere.
Yes,
and I mean, all the guys bring something special. I love Dahoon's just that breathy pop tone that he brings. You know, Mingyu. I mean, you know,
with the Mingyu's that the high part you're talking about, it has like that transcendent quality. It's just this delicate. The crescendos are just so light, and then they had like this cool like phasing. I don't know what going on musically underneath it was just super interesting. You know what we could do is we could go back and listen to it to find out exactly what it is I'm talking about.
We could do that.
Alright, here it is, I think. See the music. And they're kind of like, no. They're almost like this like bending thing, and he's just got this, he's just floating, just absolutely exquisitely on top of that with so much finesse.
There's something about the juxtaposition of a total pop EDM-y backdrop and then his classical soaring tone. It creates such a cool dynamic.
It's almost shouldn't work, and it's the very thing that makes it so special.
Exactly. No, like I was saying, individually they all bring something so amazing, and they, in their own right, they could have their own careers. But the fact that they're all together, with all their unique things that they bring, which makes it interesting, but also their ability to blend together and sound just like one entity is, with their unique sounds, is just crazy.
And just adding to that, because I of course heard the same thing, they sound produced. This is clearly live.
In the live performance, yeah.
Yeah, they're clearly live, and you can hear the mic manipulation. You know, when they got a basic choreography compared to what everybody else is doing, but the way their mic is capturing them, you could hear it's all captured live. And the flaws, not in a negative way, but the human organic flaws that make singers not sound like a synthesizer are all present. Nothing is overworked or overdone. They got basic compression, basic verb. That's it. And they're blending themselves. And the timing is just so pristine. It sounds like they quantized it. Like they did what is that software? Vocaline? Is that the one? Yeah. Where it takes, if you have like 4 different singers, you highlight it, hit a button, and it lines it up. I mean, there's so many cheats. Everything
to the top lead, yeah.
Yeah. And you know, it has its benefits, especially if they're not as good as this for a produced track, especially in pop. They don't need any of that. They're just so built into their skill sets.
Yeah, they have such a kind of like a collective consciousness. They're just so tuned into each other, which again, the fact that they were formed from one of those shows and they were put together. I mean, kudos to whoever put them together. I mean, you know, kudos to that process, because they really got it right with putting these guys together.
There's been other shows that have gotten it right, but they didn't stand the test of time. It's like they might have had a record or 2 or something, and they fizzle out. You know, egos and artistic direction, whatever the reasoning. I mean, this was just meant to be for sure.
Yeah, on so many levels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, always a pleasure with these guys. Always a pleasure.
They are awesome. Thank you guys for letting us know on many, many different reactions, letting us know that this had to be reacted to, and we're so glad that we did. We have to do another Forestella Day. We don't have it in the schedule, but it's going to happen at some point. So we will be coming back for more. Please let us know in the comments specifically what songs you'd like. And please include links. That's really helpful for us too, so we know exactly which reference which link to reference.
Yes.
Maybe I should chill on the coffee.
Yeah, maybe not have 5 cups before our show.
A little bit. If you buy us a coffee for a day, I'll reserve them for Johnny. I won't share.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for your support. We love you guys.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
See you guys.